Baltimore Ravens secure a 30-23 win over Washington Commanders in NFL Week 6. In a tightly contested game, the Baltimore Ravens triumphed over the Washington Commanders, clinching a 30-23 victory in their Week 6 matchup of the NFL. Both teams entered the game looking to extend their strong performances from previous weeks, but it was the Ravens who emerged victorious, led by a standout performance from running back Derrick Henry. This victory, Baltimore's third consecutive win, puts them in a strong position in the NFL standings as they continue to assert their dominance in the National Football League. For the Commanders, the loss brings them back down after a string of wins, leaving them searching for answers ahead of their next matchup. First quarter. Early exchanges and field goals. The game started with both teams focused on building momentum. The Ravens struck first with a field goal from Justin Tucker after a well-executed drive down the field. However, Washington quickly responded, matching Baltimore's effort with a field goal from Austin Seibert. The first quarter ended tied at 3-3, with neither team able to take full control early on. The exchanges in the first quarter set the tone for a competitive matchup, with both defenses showcasing their ability to limit the other team's offensive efforts. Baltimore's defense, led by linebacker Roquan Smith, held firm to keep Washington from advancing deep in their territory, while Washington's defensive line applied pressure on Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. Second quarter. Ravens take control, Commanders fight back. The second quarter saw Baltimore shift into high gear. Ravens running back Derrick Henry opened the scoring with a powerful touchdown run, breaking through Washington's defensive line. Tucker added the extra point to give the Ravens a 10-3 lead. Henry's ability to power through tackles and his vision on the field was a critical factor in the Ravens' offense throughout the game. Washington quickly responded, however, when wide receiver Terry McLaurin made a stunning touchdown catch off a deep pass from quarterback Sam Howell. The Commanders tied the score at 10-10 after Seibert added the extra point. McLaurin's touchdown, a 40-yard reception, electrified the Washington sideline, showcasing his ability to make big plays when needed. Baltimore regained the lead just before halftime, with tight end Mark Andrews scoring a touchdown after a precise pass from Jackson. Tucker added another extra point, bringing the score to 17-10. Washington missed a chance to cut the lead when Seibert missed a crucial field goal attempt as the clock ran down in the second quarter, leaving the score 17-10 in favor of Baltimore heading into halftime. Third quarter. Baltimore extends lead, Commanders struggle. Baltimore came out of halftime looking to widen their lead, and they succeeded when Tucker nailed another field goal early in the third quarter, making the score 20-10. Derrick Henry then added his second touchdown of the game with a 25-yard run, breaking through multiple defenders and energizing the Ravens' fan base. Tucker's extra point brought the score to 27-10, and Baltimore seemed to have full control of the game. Despite the Ravens' strong third quarter showing, Washington fought back late in the quarter, with Seibert kicking another field goal to narrow the deficit to 27-13. But Baltimore's defense remained steadfast, with key contributions from Smith and cornerback Marlon Humphrey, who prevented the Commanders from making big plays down the field. Fourth quarter. Washington's late push falls short. The Commanders mounted a late-game comeback attempt in the fourth quarter, with McLaurin once again coming through for his team. He caught a short pass from Howell and turned it into a touchdown, cutting the Ravens' lead to 27-20 after Seibert's extra point. McLaurin's second touchdown of the game highlighted his versatility as a receiver, able to make plays both deep downfield and in shorter yardage situations. With momentum seemingly shifting toward Washington, Baltimore answered back with another field goal from Tucker, extending their lead to 30-20. Washington managed to add a final field goal from Seibert late in the game, but it was not enough to overcome Baltimore's lead as the Ravens held on for a 30-23 win. Derrick Henry. Man of the match. Derrick Henry was named the man of the match for his dominant performance on the ground. He finished the game with 123 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, repeatedly breaking through Washington's defensive line and providing the Ravens with a steady offensive threat. His powerful running style and ability to gain yardage after contact were key factors in Baltimore's victory. Key moment: Henry's second touchdown. The turning point of the game came in the third quarter when Henry scored his second touchdown. His 25-yard run through Washington's defense extended Baltimore's lead to 27-10 and gave the Ravens the cushion they needed to withstand Washington's late-game push. Henry's ability to find gaps in the defense and his explosive speed made it one of the most memorable moments of the game. For the Baltimore Ravens, this win further solidifies their status as one of the top teams in the NFL this season. Lamar Jackson had a solid performance, efficiently managing the offense, while Derrick Henry's powerful running carried the team to victory. The Ravens' defense also deserves credit for limiting Washington's opportunities, particularly in the second half. The Washington Commanders, on the other hand, will be disappointed with the loss, especially after their strong start to the season. Terry McLaurin's standout performance, with 2 touchdowns, was a bright spot for Washington, but the team struggled to contain Baltimore's running game and made costly mistakes at key moments. They will look to bounce back in their upcoming matchups. What's next? The Ravens will head into their next game with confidence after 3 consecutive wins, and fans will be eagerly watching to see if they can continue their winning streak. For Washington, the focus will be on regrouping and addressing the defensive lapses that cost them the game. As NFL games continue to captivate fans across the nation, Week 6 proved to be another exciting installment of football action. With playoff races heating up, both the Ravens and Commanders will be looking to make their mark in the weeks ahead.